On today's episode of Gensler Garage,
I changed Liza's phone from favorite to my phone as favorite.
Rude. We're in the Super Pooper.
Super Dookie.
Super Dookie.
Where are we going?
We're going to Orslin.
Orslins, which means I need to go that way.
Right.
Liza.
Why are we going to Orslin?
We're going to Orslins to get stuff from Orslins.
Spell Orslin.
Oh, Shorelands.
Spell it.
O-R... C-H... Orch... L-A-N-D-S?
What? Oh my gosh!
Hey, I cannot spell words that are not English.
Well, it's a good thing Tractor Supply bought him out then.
That'll be a lot easier to spell. We are going to Orslins to get fiberglass repair, if they have it. We're going to see if they have fiberglass repair to repair something that needs repaired and has fiberglass body on it.
Wow, very specific.
I know, super Pacific. Okay, we'll see you at Orslins. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, what?
That's how you spell Orslin. Anyway, they didn't have what we were looking for, but they did have little chicks. They had little chickies.
Fat chickies.
Off to somewhere else.
O'Reilly's?
O'Reilly's. Oh.
O'Reilly's?
Right.
So that's how you pronounce O'Reilly's. Anyways, alright.
We came to AutoZone first because it's closer.
It's true. It's closer to where we were. Okay, let's go. We got stuff. More stuff than we expected.
AutoZone. Yeah, we got some stuff. Dude.
Oh!
What you got here, Rye?
This is a ProMod Ultramax Exceed with a ProMod engine built by a friend of ours, brother-in-law. Not sure all the details on it because I've never done that. I've never been around any of this. I've never done this. I went and watched one race and told him, I was like, yeah, I'll buy a cart, because he knew someone that had a cart for sale. And I was like, yeah, I'll buy the cart. So then I went and bought it and decided we were going to jump straight into ProMod. And we've started some work on it. And it's all coming together. It still needs a throttle cable, needs the carb cleaned out and clutch cleaned. And this body, something needs, it's busted up here. This is all sticky because they had a bumper pad there that they tore off. And the whole thing's just a little needs some sanding, some patching, and some painting. And we are going to do that over the next few days because painting's a little bit of a process. But we are gonna rattle can this thing and see how well we can rattle can. So, after that, we'll get the car cleaned and the throttle cable fixed with the guy who built the engine and get it all ready. So, let's start.
Dr. Pepper. We
Only
did not.
the essentials.
Yeah.
Tack cloth, filler. We could have like fiberglassed it, probably would have been better, but we are so right on the line for the weight limits. I wouldn't mind to maybe make it just a hair heavier, add a pound or so.
Right. So last night, we went and scaled it, I guess.
Yeah, so we scaled it out. We set the cross weights, the minimum weights. We set the weight on each tire, the tire stagger, air pressures for the tires, kind of seeing exactly what we need to be exactly where we want. Moved the seat over some, took some weights off the rear, and kind of got it set right where we want, right where we think it's gonna drive good and go good. Then again, no one knows. I've never done this, so no one has any idea if this is gonna work well or not, but we're gonna find out. So we got tack cloth, body filler. So first we'll start with a peel coat. Got a graphite peel coat. That way we can put the top coat color shift over the peel coat. So that color shift's gonna give it, in the sunlight's gonna give it a good kind of color changing properties, kind of how this is changing from like a turquoise to a purple and a dark, and that ought to be really cool. I've always wanted to have something in that. And then I got an extreme clear gloss finish to hopefully not mess with that top coat too much and still leave its properties in really well. So now we gotta find sandpaper, peel the stickers, sand it all down, get it right where we want it, and we'll probably clean it first because I don't know what to use on this. But we need to clean that off. That's nasty. Brake cleaner, something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, I don't know. Body off first, I guess?
I guess so.
All right. Pop all those out. All right.
What now?
Now stickers.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun.
Stickers off and the body separated. I'm gonna have to repair some of these. There's some cracks and stuff where the body's just probably where the body's been racked up against and it kind of busted them up. But for now we're gonna pick up the tools because we've got places to be today. So we're gonna pick up the tools. I imagine we'll just take this into the wash basin and just take a rag and try to clean them up best we can for right now, and we'll get started on painting them after we get time to sand them, whenever that is. sand again.
How you feeling?
My fingers hurt. I really need another sanding pad for the actual air sander. I'm about to just hook up that grinder and say screw it.
This one right here?
Yeah, it's all, and then start
Thing.
throwing chunks and trying to put people's eyes out.
Yeah. You'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah, gotta shoot my eye out. We actually got better grit sandpaper. We got the P60. So, actual removable sandpaper, and it is, oh, it's making this thing look a million times better. What you doing?
Holding a fuel tank full of carb cleaner to get the gunk out.
Well, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah?
Who thought of that? What kind of genius had that kind of idea?
Well, it wasn't me.
We were working on a little side project. Dylan got himself a one heck of a hog right here. Now this is what's known as a 1200 Harley Sportster. She'll do about 197, 198 mile an hour. But I mean, if you aired up the tires, you could probably get the 200. She's sitting at, what is it, about 500? Or it was 600 horsepower after we dynoed it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was with the old twin turbo setup.
Oh, okay. Well, now, see, it's supercharged now.
Yep.
And so now you're running about, I'd still say 600 wheel. And
Yeah.
then add the 20% if you want to
That's
know.
why we
crap.
had to get a brand new tire, just blows the back tire.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell we went with this for like, that way we've got really pinpoint, if you put all the weight on one small contact patch, it'll.
Like, I hate to sound like over exaggerating and stuff, but this probably runs a 6-second quarter mile.
Oh, 6 seconds, maybe on the old tune. Now that you're running your E85 and you got your supercharger on there, I mean, Harleys are known for this stuff, man. So,
Yeah.
Anyways, while he's working on his 39cc, I mean, his
600 horsepower.
Harley 1200, 600 horsepower.
See, for some reason,
supercharged.
it came with this sticker, and it was just like imported. I don't know.
Yeah, see, so
Special Harley.
Yeah, that's a Japanese Harley.
Yeah. Yeah,
what that's
limited
known
edition.
as?
They only made like 6 of these.
Oh, for sure.
I think the other 5 are prototypes.
Yeah,
I got
that
the
was
only
back
one.
when they were experimenting with importing parts and labor and entire vehicles. But
So-
anyways,
Yep, I got
So-
the only imported Harley.
so he's working on his 600 horsepower Harley over there. I'm going to wipe these down, and I'm going to get a black coat on the inside, and that way nothing, the light doesn't shine through and kind of ruin our color shift paint. And so yeah, see if I can hit it with some primer, let that dry up, and start on a black coat. Here we go. Okay, so all the insides are primered. Next, I'll hit the insides with a coat of black, flip them over, and I'm going to put a base coat of a peel coat on the outsides. Then I'll do my peel coat, top coat, with the color shift on it, and clear coat it all. Okay, so now I'm going to clean a little more on the chassis, hang the body, and I might paint the bolts just because I think it's gonna look weird. But we'll find out. We'll take a look once I get the body hung, but before that, I wanna clean this a little more, kind of wipe down the underside, just get all the dust, all the old dirt, all the sand, everything off of it, ready to go. So, here we go. The body is on. Got the old Gensler Garage logo there. A little bit of glare off this light here. Can't find a shadow for it, but anyways, Gensler Garage. Oh, it is looking very okay. It's not great, but it's a used body. Fiberglass, some fiberglass in here, some fiberglass right there. It's it's been a little bit of work, but it's on. It's yeah, it's finally on. There was something else I wanted to do, and now I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes, I was going to explain what I did here. Okay, so these washers, if you can tell, are not normal washers. There is rubber underneath these washers. That's because I used sheet metal screws. I took these self-tapping sheet metal screws and I took the washer off that you would normally build something like a shop building with. So if you look right here on this one, it's painted, but you can see there's rubber behind it. That adds for a little bit of flex so it can move around instead of breaking. It can shift and it'll dampen the vibration a little bit. And if it works for a building, why would it not work for a go-kart? So we got that on there. Little bit more work before it's all said and done, but for now, this is what we've got. I've got to add another number up front somewhere. I'll probably just right across here and then along this side up here. I'm gonna print Psalms 23:4. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. So watch out. I fear nothing. Or no evil anyways. Yeah, could have cleaned that steering wheel a little better. But I want to get a different steering wheel too. That one is not comfortable. I don't like the way the hand grips hold. But that's for another time. For now, this is the new thing. This is the Kart. So, there we go. Later.